An Eggcellent Adventure by Rosie Peaker, illustrated by Tony Clark. What did two former law enforcement officers share in a tell-all children's book? Cracking the case, of course, of what really happened in the age-old classic of Humpty Dumpty, if the truth were told, and in the process expose a divine law. We only have this moment, and we are free to make this moment matter the most. That's so exciting! Dedicated to my Great Dane. I love you more than words can say, spoken like the true mother that I am. There is more than you know inside of you. When you break out, you'll break through to all that's true. And dedicated to the readers, may you fully realise the blessing and joy expressed from within each little girl and boy. An Eggcellent Adventure. Once upon a time, there was a nursery rhyme. It ended much too soon for one to correctly assume that we can be masters of this life. As we learn, there's no wrong nor even right. Worse yet, they skip the best part of never-ending life expanding in your heart. As it was far too short, a wrong message had been taught, that life was hard and completely accidental, and that we are fragile and our actions detrimental. It's so far from the truth that I can no longer overlook it. Hence it's amended for you in this booklet. This is something you must know, dearest one. You didn't come to life to ever get it done. Every girl and boy came only for the joy. Despite fears and tears in too many moments, you are always more. You are glorious, eternal, and not as brief as told in some old folklore. Now to tell the full story that includes the greater glory, you are always in control when you know the Master's truth is to look where you want to go. So now to share Humpty's time, as it should have really been told in that nursery rhyme. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Then Humpty Dumpty saw on a screen that Humpty's life had been just a dream, an excellent adventure to experience the most, as he saw himself served up on some toast. He heard someone say with obvious glee, this breakfast is very yummy. Thank you, Humpty, I'm glad that you broke. Now you're delicious to some very hungry folks. You're a good egg, appreciated by more than just you. There's no going back and nothing's out of the blue. So understand, your fall from the wall was never a waste. It was a blessing to a few and enjoyed in good taste. Humpty Dumpty sat content. Watching from heaven, he knew what that meant. It's not about one, it's about all. So Humpty was glad he did fall from that wall. Humpty lived happily ever after, in a place we are sourced from, some call hereafter. Humpty's radiant smile now outshines the sun, and he wishes we all knew that we didn't come for long, we came here for fun. Humpty Dumpty's now perfect and whole, more precious than all the king's silver and gold. He knows he's loved and fully adored, and always joyfully becoming more. Humpty's not gone, as life cannot end. He's planning more adventures, joined by his friends. Whether it's a moment, a month, or many, many years, it's a most excellent adventure just to be here. About the author, Rosie Peaker, also known as Mum. Former Australian New South Wales police officer and private investigator over 16 years, turned feel-good facilitator. Author of 8 inspirational books, travelling globally over 17 years presenting to the media and to groups on how to find more ways to feel good and live happily ever after. Rosie's 11-year-old son's rare incurable autoimmune disease diagnosis was the inspiration for this book. She currently lives on the Gold Coast of Australia, enjoying endless days of sunshine with her son. For more information, see www.kickbuttwith1t.com.au and www.heroesforheroes.com. About the illustrator, Tony Clark. Former US police officer, retired after 29 years in law enforcement in Kannapolis, North Carolina, USA, after which he instructed police recruits for 7 years. Now he enjoys sketching, illustrating, hiking and cycling, and climbs over any walls with the greatest of ease. He currently lives in Carolina, USA, enjoying living life to its full and capturing magical moments in art.